very much, Mibawa Band, Mighty Mibawa Band. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. A warm welcome to the inaugural Malawi Tourism Awards. I must say, all of you look stunning tonight. It's a pleasure to see people looking well dressed like this. It only shows that in Malawi we have a sense of style. This is nice. It's unlike, other people out there, they only talk about Malawi in a negative sphere. Bad things, bad things. These people should come in this place and see how elegant you people are. Tonight, I will not be alone. I'll be hosting with a lady. Her name is Chigo Gondwe. Let me tell you something about Chigo Gondwe. There was a time I was in South Africa. I was watching television in SA. Then suddenly I heard Chichewa on SA National TV. When I heard Chichewa, it was someone reciting a poem. When I looked at the TV, I saw Chigo there. Honestly speaking, Chigo represented us. He recited a poem in the audience where there was Thabo Mbeki there. I think it was Thabo Mbeki's 80th birthday. This is amazing. A Malawian reciting a Chichewa poem during Thabo Mbeki's birthday. I think this is a big thing. So I'll introduce her, but let her recite a verse as she comes. Chigo, a round of applause for Chigo.
Thank you, Manzi. Well, I want to be part of your celebration of life. Show me the soul print of your journeys, the driving force of your dreams. Let me travel the same that I might feel, see, hear, taste, touch, smell. That my senses may be heightened by the firmness of your hands, the gentleness in your eyes, the whispers of your breath, the clickings of your tongue, the sense of your cultures as they mingle with time. I have long yearned to walk these roads of time, tarmacked, dusty, rocky, and concrete. In the crevices of my mind, I have traveled these highways and byways and ghetto streets, from deserts to cities, from border to post. With my family and friends, I have searched for this place where culture is the warmest heart of Africa. And finally tonight, I'll be co-hosting with you.
Chigo, ladies and gentlemen. So Chigo is an award-winning musician, published writer, poet laureate, arts and culture advocate, and former TV and radio host. She's internationally recognized as the MC. She has featured in more than 100 events in 20 countries across the world, including the World Expo 2005 in Japan, the first Malawi Space Conference 2022, the inaugural African Women in Dialogue 2018, the African Union 10th Anniversary Celebration 2013, and African Union Conference on Africa and Diaspora 2007. Like I said, recently she performed as the highlight of former President Thabo Mbeki's 80th birthday in Johannesburg. But tonight, it's not about her. She's just Chigo, the MC. A round of applause for Chigo, ladies and gentlemen.
Thank you, Emmanuel. And tonight, ladies and gentlemen, my co-host is none other than Emmanuel Maliro, very well known in the creative industries, particularly the media. But what most people don't know about him is that he's a passionate traveler, he's an experienced hiker, and a dedicated explorer of both natural and cultural marvels. Emmanuel has journeyed to numerous destinations around the world, including the Grand Canyon in the USA. And of course, he dared to climb Mount Kilimanjaro and did what any daring person would do by taking off his shirt at the top of Mount Kilimanjaro in minus 10 degrees Celsius weather to say, I am here, Africa is here, Malawi is here. And here at home, he has climbed more mountains than most people. In fact, Emmanuel was one of the very first people who introduced hiking to a lot of the local Malawians, that now we have reached a point where everybody hikes in groups. His adventurous nature even gets him to walk on foot for 11 kilometers with a group of friends to Majete Game Reserve. He sets up tents there in the jungles with the wildlife, and for an experience of what he calls harmonious living with the wilds. So this is the free spirit with whom I shall be taking you on the beautiful journey through Malawi tonight. But now we need to say good evening properly. Honorable Minister of Tourism, Mrs. Farah Kamtukule. Principal Secretary of Tourism, Mr. Chansi Simarka. The Board Chairperson of Malawi Tourism Council, Mr. Justin Zinkambani. The High Commissioner of the United Kingdom. The High Commissioner of the Kingdom of Morocco. Other ambassadors and members of the diplomatic corps here present tonight. Tourism development partners, our Malawi Tourism Council Executive Director, Mrs. Memory Momba Kamtunzi, Chairperson of the awards jury, Mr. Bright Malopa, members of the jury, Dr. Ken Lipenga, Mr. Ian Tlane, Dr. Lamek Zetu, and Madame Isabel Chankumbila. Our sponsors for the awards tonight, award nominees, members of the press, our viewers at home and online, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the inaugural Malawi Tourism Industry Awards. The awards tonight are being hosted by Malawi Tourism Council, which is an official umbrella body for representing and serving the interests of private players in the tourism sector here in Malawi. The council promotes Malawi tourism, the value of tourism, and it also advocates, lobbies, influences opinions, and supports the implementation of tourism policies and plans in Malawi and for Malawi. Tonight, we don't want to talk too much because we really want to celebrate. We want to honor everyone in the tourism sector. But to say that you're in for a fantastic time of celebrating excellence in the sector, celebrating resilience in the sector, celebrating the agility of tourism players in Malawi. Emmanuel.
Yeah, the first of its kind, an event that is going to provide a platform to appreciate and recognize the importance of all the operators in the sector and celebrate change makers and innovation yearly achievements. The event features awards rewarded to different tourism players and stakeholders drawn from the MCT members. The Malawi Tourism Awards serve to acknowledge, reward, and celebrate excellence across all sectors of nation tourism and hospitality industry. So, let's start with a little entertainment. We are going to award the first person who's going to perform here tonight. This is the person who has lived longer in Malawi than anyone here. He has actually lived longer on earth than anyone here. This is Gides Chalamanda. He is 90, he doesn't even know. He says, sometimes he says he's 93, sometimes he says he's 94. But he has seen almost all governments. He was there even before independence. I think he interacted with John Chirembe at some point. So ladies and gentlemen, I welcome on stage Gides Chalamanda as the band plays the song.
Gides Chalamanda, ladies and gentlemen.
Mon, no Samurai. Ndikupeleka kuti kupera kwanu ndasangala kwambiri. Tourism yandiyitana ino kuti ticheze, kuti tisangalale. Village ya Malawi tikhale osangalala, tikhale onyalirana wina ndi nzake. Mulungu afuna chikonditu. Ndiye chonda Malawi tikhale odalirana wina ndi nzake. Ine ndine Gides Chalamanda, 93 years old. Ndisanamalize kuyankhula, mwana wanga line ali ndi chikwati chake pa 4 November. Ndiye wafuna kuchita kwabwino adziwa yekha. Pase nkulanda mwana wamfula pasa yekha. Give it to snatch away the man of the gentleman give himself. Ndiye ndofuna ndimbe nyimbo ya line tikhale osangalala. Let the band. Sabakomo bakomo mama iwaje gaja mama amadi katsaji use sabakomo bakomo mama iwaje nabolo wali amuya biya akutiri lelo manamene mana wanzeru nabolo wali amuya biya akutiri lelo manamene mwana wanzeru amatenga makope ulendo kusukulu kusukulu ukapuzira ukaja mama amatenga makope ulendo kusukulu kusukulu ukapuzira kakala puziti anuya migira akutilile lelo mwana mene mwana wanzeru kakala head mistress amuya migira akutilile lelo mwana mene mwana wanzeru kakala headmaster amuya migira akutilile lelo mwana mene mwana wanzeru lile ho uyu lile lelo mwana wanzeru kalantinda ting 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 mwana opeleka ulemu kwa makolo wache amakhala mwana wa bwino makolo waline amuyamikira kuti line lero mwana wanzeru
Another big round of applause for Agide. Kumalawi kunotimaliza ntungululu. Celebration is not complete without that. You know, I used to listen to his music when I was still a toddler. And I would listen to his music on the radio station on weekends while my mother was cooking or cleaning. I never once imagined in my lifetime I would meet him and watch him perform live. It is really, really an honor, and he is a legend.
Yeah, still energetic. You can see he was jumping up and down here.
Yes.
At 93. That's wonderful. All right, let's continue. Inviting on stage the board chairperson or chairman of Malawi Tourism Council, Mr. Justin Zinkambani. As he's coming on stage, Mtendere Cultural Troupe, please get set.